You're watching the TGM production. And so today we will be reviewing the film All My Friends Hate Me. Now, one small problem that we've just involved ourselves in is that we've not got our notes. So let me go and grab my notes. I'm back with my notes. So, All My Friends Hate Me. It's a film distributed by the BFI, and I watched it yesterday. It was amazing. It is written by Tom Palmer and Tom Stourton, which were a comedy duo called the Absolute Toms, which I thought was called the Two Toms, but I rewatched a review someone did of the film, and they're called the Absolute Toms. I'm trying to sort out so that I can talk clearly into the mic, but you can also see my face. Now, on my phone, if you're watching this on Spotify and YouTube, I have my notes. So, the film was amazing, right? This is my notes, and then I'll get on to my thoughts. It's about a 31-year-old who is going to meet with his friends, his old uni friends, for the weekend, but it all goes wrong when they meet a stranger man called Harry, a bloke that they bring back from the pub. Also, this film will contain spoilers. In my opinion, the film could be in my top 10 films of the year. It's a good mixture of horror and comedy. The best part of the film we'll get on to now, which here you'll see a clip from Kermo and Mayo's podcast they did. You'll see a clip that they put in now.
Hello. Excuse me, sorry. I don't suppose you know where Cleve Hill Manor is, do you?
I do, yeah.
Could you tell me where it is?
I can, yeah.
Oh, good one. You got me.
Sorry. Couldn't resist. So why'd you need to know? Lost?
Yes.
Thought as much.
Yeah.
The old sat-nav let you down then, eh? Surprise, surprise. Long journey?
Yeah. Sort of late for my own party, actually, yeah. It's my birthday.
Yeah, you need to loop back round through the Red Gate, bear left till you hit the Lamb Pub, then straight shot through Dorney and it's on your left. Big iron front, you'd think.
Yes, I remember. Thank you very much.
Might come join you later.
Yeah, well...
So, there was the clip. Hope you enjoyed. I very much enjoyed that clip. So, the film, when he's driving and meets a man, and later on, the man that you saw in the clip comes back, and he ends up mocking him, and it all goes wrong, and he's the one that helps him organise the party. Now, I'm going to itch my ear for a second. Ear has been itched. Now, the film, we're going to try and make this podcast about 10, longer than 5 minutes, which is normally my record for a podcast, which is too short. So, the film itself, the film itself works on many levels. The horror isn't too in-your-face scary. It's more of a, oh, here's some dramatic music. Ah! So there's a bit where he meets this man in his car, and you hear a when it all kicks off and him running off, and then that's a dramatic moment. And it all makes the film more better. With the film being amazing and possible being in my top 10 films of the year, what could go wrong with this film? Nothing. It was the first time that Tom Palmer has ever written neither of the... It's the first time the Toms themselves have ever written feature-length film. This is distributed by the BFI, so if you want to watch it now, you can watch it on the BFI Player, which is a streaming service. You get a 7-day free trial, or you can wait and pre-order it, because it'll be out soon if it's on pre-order. The film itself works really well. It's got a good balance of comedy and horror. Harry brings a duck in to begin with, and that's weird. And the character of Harry is a little bit weird, in a sense. You can't say he's a good character, but you also can't say he's a bad character. he's a heavily mixture of good and bad all at the same time. With all the characters. Right, so sorry if you can't see me mouth now on the video version. I'm trying to work out the best way to get the best audio into my eye. Trying to work out to get the best audio. So it's hard to do to work out whether or not I would say the film's worth watching if you haven't already. I've got a very itchy eye. The film's worth watching if you haven't seen it yet. The other film I want to watch that probably might be in my top 10 is Brian and Charles, which is about Brian, who's like on his own, and then he gets this, he builds this robot. Now, I think that the film is just incredible. Incredible. I'll tell you this once more. Incredible, right? Spoiler-free review this might be, because I was going to give spoilers, but it's not a family-friendly film, I'll put it this way. It's more of a, I'm going to say a 12. A 12 and a bit. No, I'll say 15, because there is one bit that will certificate it 15. I'm going to say it's 15. BFI stands for British Film Industry. It's a brilliant company. They do a lot of Doctor Who screenings and Q&As of the upcoming Doctor Who releases, so like the Abominable Snowman animation, the Series 2 box sets, and all that. It works really well. So the film, let's get back to the film. So the film, what makes this film amazing? Well, it's filmed like any good British film is filmed. The music is incredible. The score, the way it makes me think. If I was going to make a film, I would want my film to look as amazing as that. I'm going to be one of those people now that's going to be endorsing it, because the things I try and get people to watch are Fisherman's Friend, Clark, and Now All My Friends Hate Me are going to be the films that are going to be the thing. Like, Clark is a series we reviewed it on here. It's going to be one of the things that I go, please, quickly, watch it! Watch it! And you're going to be forced to watch it, because that's what I do. I try and get you to watch something that's not well known, but you'll love it. All My Friends Hate Me it's all about the main character, Tom, the main character that is called Peter, I think the main character is called Peter, and I was going to look it up on my phone, but then decided not to, because I'm very confident that he's called Peter. So the main character is called Peter, and Peter is on the lookout for, well, Peter, he's not on the lookout for anything. Why did I say the word? He's on the lookout. I don't know. Peter is, I'm checking the time on the podcast, because I want it to be a long podcast. So Peter is going to meet his old school uni friends, and he has a sort of feeling on them that they don't like him, that they hate him, which isn't true necessarily, but underlining me it's sort of true, because he's now got a northern accent. He used to go to a really posh uni, and they're all his posh friends, and they remember stuff he doesn't remember, and he remembers stuff they don't remember, and it's sort of like a underlined tone of they hate him. It's underlined tone. It's not like a rawr, it's more a and different elements say that they hate him, but it just, the ending was not 100% amazing. It just sort of abruptly ended, but the bits leading up to it and everything else worked really well. I just don't think the ending was as amazing as I would have loved. I would have loved it to be more and more and more, like, more. There's more I wanted to add to it, and stretching out like a few more seconds to have a satisfying ending. Even though the whole underline, this is going to be a massive spoiler, so if you haven't seen the film, pause this now. The massive underlying tone to what, like, I'm going to say halfway through it, is that he's going to be engaged, he's going to ask his wife, his girlfriend, to marry him. But his girlfriend isn't there at the moment, so a string of people find out about this. She then finds out the wrong moment. He was going to tell her in France when they were going on holiday. And the film ends. This is a massive spoiler for the very end of the film. So if you haven't seen it, you're warned. I'm gonna give you a warning now. You've been warned. That is my ident for you've been warned, which I might actually turn into a proper ident. So we've been going down for 9 minutes. Wow. Let's see if we can get to 10. So the ending just ends really abruptly with her saying, "Yes, I will marry you," even though the bits leading up to it was sort of signifying that she might and everyone else might not like him at that point. But it all ends with, "Yes, I'll marry you. Don't be silly," and then it just ends and goes to the credits. If there's an end credit scene, I missed it, but I don't think there is. Should there be a sequel? All My Friends Hate Me Too? No. Fishman's Friend shouldn't have got a sequel, but I'm going to give the sequel its benefit, and I'm going to watch it, review it, and think, is it a good sequel? Because this film, All My Friends Hate Me, doesn't deserve a sequel. Doesn't deserve it. Not because it's a terrible film, no, because it's one of those films there where it's like Love Actually. Love Actually had a sequel, Love Actually 2, but that was a sequel for Comic Relief, just to bring the cast together. Same with Four Weddings and a Funeral, that had a sequel, but just for Comic Relief, just to get a cast together, just because it's like a fun little sketch. But but this doesn't deserve or doesn't need that that twist, that sequel. So there you have it. We have reached the end of the podcast. Was it a good review? Yes. Will I get copyright of that clip? Not too sure. But because I haven't actually, I've got the clip from Kermo Mayo, and you'll probably see a little bit of them in this if you're watching the video version. You'll probably have seen a little bit of them because I've had to put them in it. I am gonna go on out and end this video because the recorder for the mic is gonna die. I need to put new batteries in it. But thank you guys for watching.